What it do, Modified family? We're back out here at work. It's Sunday evening today, and I had to come out to work to get my tools, do a project at home, as well as take care of any cleaning that needed to be done so that all the cars were ready to go out on Monday. But my work is done. The sun is up. It's overcast. That's why I'm sweating like crazy. It's nice and warm. But I thought, while I'm out here, I need to make sure that my EP3 starts because it's been sitting here for a long time. So I need to periodically start it so the battery doesn't crap out on me. And I had another idea. I'm like, well, while I'm out here, I got a few minutes. Let's do a quick modification on the car. I did the wheel spacers on the back of the Fit the other day. And so now the EP3 needs some love. But from you, I just need one thing. I need you to give me 5 on my black hand side and let's go. This is a very rudimentary modification. It is a short shifter. I do not think my shifts are bad to begin with. Like, I'm not measuring those. It should be shorter when these come on. I've seen lots of people put them on. It looks pretty straightforward. These come off. There's a tool included, a little Allen key. And then after I installed this, I plugged in this thing, but I didn't clip it back in all the way. So all I have to do is take off the shift knob, which just screws on. This is my knockoff, again, Battlecraft-ish looking. It's all aluminum, it's not weighted. Not like the fancy Skunk 2, the one that used to be on here. That just came off like AliExpress. And this is not clipped in. Will just come out. I'll remove this. And then the one thing that I've seen everyone use on this mod that I'm also going to follow suit is a microfiber towel. They jam it down in there in case any of the little pieces I need to take off fall. They don't fall down into this abyss. So yeah, I'll be right back with that towel and I'll have this off. All right, this heat's getting to me. I need a tripod. I need to be able to show more of what I'm doing. The hardest part of this modification was getting this stupid little plastic thing off of this piece, the one that goes right below it. But then you just take the bolts out and it separates and it slides on right here. And I don't know why it does not slide on easier than this. I was giving it little love taps with just the wrench I had to pry this off. I was just tapping it in with the backside, and I got it mostly in. And so now this piece needs to go on. I didn't shove the towel down in there because there's not really any room for the towel to go in there. There's not really anything to fall. Like this piece comes off, and then there's these two little brackets that you just pull off, or you just pull to the side. I didn't pull them off. I just pulled them to the side so I could slide it back, and that was pretty much it. So I think how this is going to work is it just moves the like point at which this engages, and that's how it makes it shorter. I always wondered, because I'm like, should I buy a whole new one of these, or should I buy those like the hybrid racing kit that has all that junk in there? And I'm like, no, that seems like an absolute hassle if this is going to accomplish the same purpose. I've also seen new ones of these pieces. I realize now what the other short shifter is. I don't know if that makes any difference, but I'm sure this will be short enough for all 160 horsepower of madness that this car is rocking. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a few more taps, then I should be able to get this in. It seems like it's gonna be annoying putting this in with that little tool that it came with, a little Allen wrench, but this is very doable. I would definitely suggest doing this. Well, let me see how this feels, but if it does what it's supposed to do, this is a very easy modification for the EP3, which should make it more fun to drive. It's hot. I'm out here sweating. I didn't cut my fingers, but I definitely busted my knuckles. So I get the new piece in, right? It's cheap. This was like less than 30 bucks, right? Typical kind of like generic short shifter kind of price. I dropped it. So I had to take it back off because I got it into place. I tapped it in there. Got the second piece on there. Got it all tightened. And every video I've seen said, like, make sure this thing is little balls tightened down. And then the piece will just slip on, just like the factory one. And so I'm looking at mine, and my factory one is sticking out almost the same length as this ball. Just like a little bit shorter. So the difference with having this on would be like, you know, for my fingernail, that's how much difference it was. And so because that bottom piece that goes through here was sticking up so much, the plastic top of the cable would not slide on. And I'm like, well, maybe I can adjust it down, you know. And I'm like, well, maybe I could just like, you know, screw this up, right, to get the clearance I need. That won't be all the way in, but it should still do what it's supposed to, right? No. So I look it up. I'm like, well, what does a factory one of these shifter plates look like? So I'm looking it up, and I find one on eBay for like 65 bucks for like the OEM, like the whole assembly. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, that doesn't look like mine. I mean, like, it's close, but it's not the same. And then I'm like, what does the Buddy Club short shifter one look like? Well, it has this reflective sticker that says Buddy Club on it, and it looks like the piece like this on the knob is a lot longer, because the stock one will sit like below here, like down here, like it's that low, where mine was sitting almost at the level of this. So chat, guess what? I have a Buddy Club short shifting assembly in my EP3. I never had a problem with the shifts. I thought, hey, shorter would be cooler, right? They're short enough. So I'm pretty stoked on that. I'm going to try to show you this, and I will put this back together without this on here. But if anyone needs one, let me know. You can have it. You can just have it if you want it, if you have an EP3. Yeah, because I was looking at this plate, and it looks pretty similar to like the factory ones, you know, metal on the sides, plastic in the middle. But then it looked like it was more, sorry, my hand's blurring that. But under here, it's supposed to be like rubber, and these look like they were harder bearings. I'm like, all right. So I'm just like comparing between the stock one, between what I have. And then I'm looking at this, and I'm like, this looks like it's kind of like twisted coming out of here. I don't know if the stock one does that. I think that's more just what the Buddy Club one does. And down here, this is never going to focus on that. Maybe. That sticker says Buddy Club on it. It's a reflective sticker on there that says Buddy Club. And most of the time we put stickers on things that we want to know, you know, that want people to see that we have. So the only reason this would have that Buddy Club sticker is probably because it is a Buddy Club shifter. So it's totally cool. Shifts in this car have been great anyway. I love the shifter on the EP3. I think it's great. People talking mess. Have never driven one. It's in a great place. It's totally out of the way. Let me put all this crap back in here, and then I'll finally button this up. And just as fast as the short shifter was installed, it's uninstalled because I already have a better one. All right, Modified family. We'll find some more cool stuff to do. See you in the next one. Peace.